Hey there, Facebook fans. How are you guys today? Heather Lambert here. It is Wednesday, which means it's time for another book recommendation. I'm hoping to do this each week, and if I run out of books, then I need to get reading again. So today I want to talk to you about the compound effect. I know that is backwards. I got to figure out how to flip my camera for you guys. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. But The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Here, I know. Look at that. Nope, still backwards. So a couple of weekends ago, and I've talked about this before, I went to a retreat, a leadership retreat, and it was really amazing, and it was called Make Shift Happen. And so the idea being that sometimes we just need a teeny tiny little shift in what we're doing, whether it's business, health and wellness, income, budget, family, relationships. Oftentimes when things aren't working, we take a look at what's going on and we decide we need to change it up. And sometimes we scrap what we're doing and we start all over. Or we look for a completely different way of doing and think that that's going to be better. Sometimes when we overcorrect like that and we change things so drastically, we create new problems for ourselves. And that's no good. You don't want to create new problems. So sometimes all we need to do really is just shift slightly. Whether it's a shift in our action, a shift in the way we're doing things, or a shift in our mind and the way we think about the things that we're doing. Again, whether it's business, budget, income, relationships, communication, whatever it is, sometimes it just takes a tiny little shift. The book, The Compound Effect, Darren Hardy talks about how big an impact these little shifts can have. So if you think about an airplane that's flying from California to DC, for example, they have a certain trajectory, like a certain degree, and if they change that even 1 or 2 degrees over time, by the time they get to the East Coast, they're going to be in a completely different state, right? Maybe completely, like depending on how drastic a shift it is. But one little tiny shift can put you in a completely different place over time. And so when we're thinking about losing weight, for example, it only takes tiny little shifts to make a big difference and a big impact over time. Same with our business. In my Scentsy business, if I shift my mindset, my action, I just do just a tiny bit more, or I clean up my system just a little bit, it makes a huge difference in my paycheck. So whatever it is, budgets, that's another thing. Dave and I are working on Dave Ramsey, getting rid of debt, and I am looking close at grocery prices. And even a couple of dollars here and there, if I save that every week over months, over years, it's a lot of money if you really add it up. So tiny little shifts can make huge differences in your life over time. And so The Compound Effect talks about that and how impactful they can be for you. So it's a really great book. I love it for, like I said, business, income, success, life, relationship, general, anything it can apply to. So hope you enjoy that. Check it out. And I'll see you next week with another book.